Hey guys, Stuart Oldham here from Variety. I'm at the Sundance Film Festival in Park City, Utah. And this week we're getting tons of snow, but as always, there's tons of drama as well. So let's take a look at this year's dramatic competition.
I'm with you in Rockland, where we hug and kiss the United States under our bed sheets. The United States that coughs all night and won't let us sleep. I'm with you in Rockland, where we wake up electrified out of the coma by our own souls' airplanes roaring over the roofs. They've come to drop angelic bombs.
The Allen Ginsberg estate actually came to us with the property, the book Howl, and asked if we'd be interested in adapting it in some fashion. So it took us a while to kind of crack the nut as to how we wanted to approach that adaptation.
We started out making a documentary. We felt like we could do that, but it really wasn't doing justice to the poem. The poem was so revolutionary in its form and in its message that we felt we had to do something that was going to be as challenging cinematically.
I thought that was actually probably the perfect approach to this period, because you want to be loyal to the period and the poem and the time and the people, but you also want it to have a freshness and a vitality that will still speak to people today.
It's a feeling that begins in the pit of the stomach, right? And rises up through the breast and out the mouth and ears, right?
I think the advantage that I had of producing before is that I actually knew how much I didn't know, and there was a lot that I didn't know. And it helped a lot to have written the piece. I think that oftentimes writer-directors have advantages in quick production experiences, or when you're trying to do something very quickly, because you know the material inside out.
It's been kind of terrible, but amazing to see the recession kind of blossom into this giant thing while we're making this movie, in the process of kind of researching it and seeing these two things sort of parallel. And usually when I've taken on a part and tried to figure out how to play it, I've tried to find folks and do research and that kind of thing. And it's the only experience I've had where the whole world has kind of mirrored the movie in this way.
My name's Hesher. You can call me Hesher.
The tone of the film, it's both funny and it's also a drama, and I feel like that's my life.
And it's my favorite kind of movies to watch also. Like, for me, comedies that are just aimed at joke after joke after joke get a little old. I can't sit through a whole 90-minute movie like that. But the Hesher, the laughs come from watching human beings that you care about, and that to me is, it's not only funny, it's actually fun.
I think I could be of some help here. I saw the whole thing. Oh, she was just sitting there and you backed right into her.
I what?
People talked about how cinematic the play was, actually, and it's true. We had to kind of make it a play out of its cinema, which John said the other night, which is pretty smart, and then we had to kind of put the cinema back.
So what's up with Jack?
He was upset about a guy at the MTA office. Wouldn't give him an application because he was a minute late.
He needs to hook up. It's time.
And Phil didn't direct the play, so it was great for him to not be in love with his choices as a director in the play, and really kind of start fresh, and be adamant about really rediscovering the parts.
But it was kind of the group of us going, are we going to do this? And then kind of, what are our roles going to be? My role seemed to be right to be the director. And I was just going to be the director for a while, but I eventually just had to do the part again because we were going to lose our opening to do it. But that's kind of what happened, it was kind of a group effort and a group decision.
Maybe a little goodnight kiss.
Maybe.
Nothing overwhelming.
Okay.
We did a screening this morning at 8:30 that was packed, which is really exciting. It's cool, movies around the clock here, there's no bad time to see a movie at Sundance. And the feeling would be overwhelmingly positive. I mean, it's such an honor to be asked to be here, and it just feels like the best possible place you could premiere.
What's the point in making a movie called Happy Thank You More Please if you have a bad time on set? And we really did have it is. Well, we just, you know, it's funny because when you're making like a movie for a smaller budget, there are usually concerns about time and money and not getting, you know, you often feel compromised. And I don't think I felt that way one day. I walked away every day feeling like we made something today.